speaking of earnings, by the way, we are sponsored by Call of Dragons, and we're going to play that later as well. You can prepare and help us out already, !COD. Every download supports the channel. If you make it to level 5, that supports the channel, level 10, etc., etc. The further you go, the more we get rewarded. If you are procrastinating and need some time to kill, that is a wonderful, wonderful ability to do so. But here is our grand final, everybody. Happy versus Sock. 2 people in our prediction game had this as their grand final. Shout out to Sebastian and Tim. The last encounter went to Happy 4-1, but he was challenged big time. Does Sock have any new answers to this play, or will it be the 2nd title in a row for Happy in his 10th consecutive grand final for Sock, the first B-Cup grand final ever?
I was hoping for a Dreadlord, but apparently Happy doesn't trust in the vampires right now.
Watched a couple too much Twilight, maybe. Acolyte did not steal the Shadow Priest here, which is great, so we have this spell. And speaking of great things, Jay Salarex, a wonderful human being, a wonderful supporter, 10 gifted subs in the channel. Hype, he says. And we do have a little bit of hype. With the Mountain King, Mantle, more mana, always great. And now this consumable might determine the early build. Invo Potion can lead to a couple of commitments down the road.
I wonder how this MK is going to be faring against the Cryptlord. Normally, MK is really, really bad against Cryptlord, because the Cryptlord has so many summons, not just beetles, but also skellies and ghouls everywhere. MK is amazing when he has to take out some targets, key targets early on, but when he has to deal with mass units, he has a tough time. Unless he's level 3 already, he's got Clap already, and maybe he's got some Merc support, and maybe he's got some mana support through items. This is the one map where you can get away with MK first, even against a Cryptlord.
And we do have level 3 on the horizon. Clap has been selected instead of Bash. Happy is making his way across, knowing, of course, that this is a 2-base map and will very, very likely end up in an expansion play by Sock. And that is the right call, but the Cryptlord is rather slow without boots. He got a bit of evasion as his first item. And Sock, will he get level 3 before the beetles and ghouls arrive? And where's Happy's target at the expo in the main?
Happy going for the Merc camp. He wants to go for the Berserker. This is heavy pressure now towards the human expansion. MK staffing across the map, wants to get the counter cancel. The footy survived just barely long enough. And these expos are cancelled for the time being.
Alrighty. The Shadow Priest has been taken out without too much dispel. Very, very hectic early game stage. Good call by chat, by the way. It's so rare to see Terranas stand played by Happy. Usually it's his first veto always in every competition. He hates this map with a passion, but there seems to be another map that he hates more nowadays.
I think Twisted Meadows is the #1 veto right now for many undeads. Impale here could be pretty sick. We got a lot of units over here. Cryptlord in danger of getting surrounded. Oh, that's a money Impale. It's only level 1, but still big impact.
Put your hands up in the air, put your hands up in the air, and put the peasants in the ground is the game plan for Happy. Sock again, determined to defend this only with units. The tower is up.
Yeah, Arcane here is a huge help. Big mana drain on the Cryptlord already. He is already out of mana. Call to arms. Saving the tower would be huge, but it is gonna fall. Everything in the red. MK TPing back home. Happy can expand again. MK though, so much mana. He should be owning here.
He got him trapped. There is a staff, but we hold the Stormbolt. We hold the Stormbolt. The Cryptlord might be falling here. I don't really see a realistic way out. Happy's level 3. No, he bolts Clap.
Oh my god.
Shit. The play by Sock is insane.
That was a split second. Cryptlord was almost out of there, dude. That was so close. Sock is down to 19 supply, though. He's got a giga strong Mountain King, but not much else.
Oh my god. Well. Happy is not looking too hot either with his, what is it, 29 food now. Of course goes to the tavern. And he's working on an expo. Dude, the guts on Sock. Not waiting for the Stormbolt on the Cryptlord, but rather going for the Berserker. Level 4 MK.
And what a fun start for our grand final, eh? MK was just at the shop, wanted to go for boots, but Sock realized Dude, I am so broke. I cannot afford boots right now. I need some units. I need some peasants. This was critical damage by Happy. If the expansion comes up, I would say Happy still has the lead here.
That's a big if, though, of course. We need damage. This Mountain King has to do heavy lifting. Mana is not looking too great. Footman also. Happy? Where is his army, actually? Creeping. Might be caught, but Sock only interested in Haunted Goldmine.
No Watch Elementals, but still decent damage here from the units that he has available. That... He's got no TP, by the way.
Ooh.
These footies are all doomed.
Yep, that's a good level for the Crypt Lord, that is. 2 more. The claps are phenomenal. And that cancel as well. With Impale, you might stop the staff.
No tower, slowing down the MK. Good saves by Happy. Still no expansion in this wild early game.
And no tech either. That's crazy. Sock's still busy replenishing his economy. This is pretty much exactly how you want the Grand Final to start.
MK has a little bit more mana. We didn't mention that too much yet, I guess. Of course, the mana items here were great for the MK early game. But once he's out of mana, it's going to be kind of hard to recover all of that juice. Needs that shop, certainly.
He builds that one
Happy.
already.
Is he ignoring the Mountain King right now? Is he thinking about a counterattack? Perhaps he is. We got some ghouls and beetles already up north.
Awaited by an early second Shadow Priest and an early Muddy. Not too often that we see that. Sock is playing around. Impale mana, goes back, gets the clarity in a second. Oh man. Another Expo attempt by Happy. 50%.
Zeppelin for Sock. Can he get another cancel with that, maybe? If he doesn't get his own Expo up, it feels like he has to get a cancel, but he doesn't have that much of an army right now. Sock has been stuck below 30 supply for a while here. Burzy. Okay, Burzy, big commitment. He's trying to get the Haunted cancel. He's got 26 seconds to do it.
The beetles distract, but the Arcane Tower deals with it. Happy is busy creeping. He got a Mud Golem himself. We got a Muddy Mirror. And the Wand of Mana Stealing. So good. But here we go. Full throttle. If Sock doesn't cancel this, he's doomed.
He's got good damage here. Is it enough? There's no TP, by the way. The Zeppelin will have to be the choice to evacuate with Halo. The Haunted is up. Is in.
Okay, that is a massive, massive clap. The Muddies, what about this MK? Can he get back in? The Expo is up, unfortunately, for Sock. Another Impale. Oh, wait! Thanks to the big, big, big Impale. Thanks to the Wand of Mana Stealing. Sock looking doomed on Terranastan, the neutral map. There is an expansion on the back of this, but only just started. Not too much anti-air here. The Impale mana is all gone. Happy is mining. He can tag pretty much right away. He has 11 acolytes as well. And Sock from here on out is fighting uphill. You are lagging big time for me. Hello?
Hello?
Robo Remo, best
That
Remo.
looks a lot better. I changed the Discord server and it seems fine now.
Okay. Robo Remo back to normal. And Sock trying to set up now his own expansion. It's a big attack coming in by Happy. Huge ghoul gang. Not just them, also the Mercs. Bit of Wand of Mana Stealing available. MK, can he push this back? He's the only real good thing that Sock has right now.
Oh, Happy with good splits against the clap. There's no mana potion. That was the only clap he got. Shadow Priest on the menu. Oh, okay, there was another clap, but that was the last clap he got. Trying to take out Muddy. It's a Mountain King against the world.
And the Zeppelin is there just in time to save the MK because he was getting surrounded. Zeppelin, though, crashes and burns. MK lands in the surround again, closes it in, and that is GG. Happy takes map 1 after a wild ride. Early game, full throttle. That didn't even reach tier 2. Crypt Lord here, so good, man, in these scrappy kinds of games.
No Lich still. 1-0 was willing to experiment yesterday. Happy not the person to do so. He was probably still changing some things because for him, For his standards, I guess the winner bracket final against Sock was way too hard. He's probably hoping for priests once again, but yeah. First, we gotta survive the early game. And Sock had a very different approach than a Fortitude, not going usually into these cancel culture, expo cancels, but rather very, very, very defensive. Even willing to give Happy the expansion for almost free. And he knows the Crypt Lord will be creeping, so he can go for the lab. That's an instant level 2. That's a big item. Gets the Acolyte. I think by now many people have learned you cannot allow Happy to have an Acolyte at your creep camp because he will steal some stuff.
Happy was trying to slow down the creeping of the human as much as he could, but I think should still be able to finish the camp here fully without too much trouble. Oh, one peasant almost going down. Don't want to do that against the creeps. And that is a phenomenal item for the Archmage. This is the start you want to see if you're rooting for the human player. Robo the Magi, insanely good.
More damage, more mana regen, has it all. And on the other side, Happy starting off with Claw, expansion of course. Sock sees, yeah, what he expected, I guess. But can gather some information. How fast are you? How much damage did you take? And when will Sock go for that expo? Going for the turtles in between as well for like level 2.8 something. Is Happy's attack ending up on the expo spot? On the main? Is he playing a defensive game himself?
It's one base. Tech coming by Sock. Looking for that fast level 3. One base attempt that has not worked out too well against Happy lately. But there might be a window here to get that expo cancel.
I wonder if he's doing that because of the Robe of the Magi, because he has extra damage. Maybe it's because he didn't play that yesterday to be even more fluid strategically. He's going for the expo now. Happy cuts his way short. Footman to the right-hand side. Oh, Happy seems a bit torn. Where to go?
It's a lot of footies. These footies by themselves are not quite enough damage for the cancel, but it's almost enough. AM breaks through. That is an easy impale if ever I saw one.
Yep.
AM can't reach, but the water elementals can. That is a cancel, costing a TP.
Okay. Good damage. Mana involved as well. Happy canceling early. Gets a majority of resources back. For Sock, he might have to wait. Oh, he got a kill with the pass with the Skelly. He gets 2.
That is one step closer to level 3. Happy is very low mana already. Used lots for the
so
beetles
smiley
and
face.
impale. He is not taking up. He is trying again with the expansion. Archmage would love to get another cancel. He's got really good damage items here.
And we got great support. Thank you for the 10 euros. Stempel, sweetheart. Currently, no impale available, but Archmage want to make sure. Gets the staff, 600 gold, boots on top. Footmen are breaking through once again. The Acolyte block was suboptimal last time, and it is now. 3 footmen through, 4, 5. Guaranteed cancel for the second time now.
Bunch of water elementals here. Man, that Robo the Magi is so good. Even a Ghoul goes down as well. Acolytes have been saved, but it looks like lots of time has been bought already. This is a good start for Sock.
Should also be a lot of XP, but Sock denies the water elemental with that level 3. If all the footmen can stay here, Happy is surely bruised.
Speaking of bruised, Crypt Lord also deep in the orange, close to the red. And the Archmage, man, he's so strong with these items here. By the way, I think this is the first time ever I see Crypt Lord buying a Mantle of Intelligence. Shows you how mana-starved that hero is.
We got a little bit of a late blacksmith here, unfortunately. Rifle production cannot start, and Sock was maybe macroing a little bit in his base, losing tons of footmen, trying to go for the Haunted once again. We do have a staff. We don't have an impale here. Archmage lays in the damage, needs to staff soon. No impale. And he gets out once again.
Really good play by Sock. Another cancel. So many. Happy doesn't have the lumber.
Oh!
To set it up again. Did he even cancel this? Perhaps he didn't.
Ooh, that hurts, man. That hurts big time. Crypt Lord also only 3.4. Only level 1 impale, no mana. He can't go for a meaningful counterattack.
Archmage healing up. He's got that shop for a while now. Could look for another cancel. He's not even far from level 4 anymore. Happy bought a Sobi Mask.
Wow. That's crazy expensive.
A player's forces are
Another cancel here might mean GG. He's trying to catch the water elemental. Surround from the acolytes. Doesn't work!
Glitches through water, always finds a way. Be water, my friend. Water elemental can reach easy as it gets here. Sock playing extremely powerful pressure play. Washes the expo away. Plays the Exorcist against Happy, who now is in deep trouble. Tier 2 done. Rifle caster coming. Mountain King online.
You don't want to underestimate Happy, though. He's got a pretty strong Crypt Lord. If you're getting surrounded in the middle of the map with too small an army, this could still get bloody and painful. Hard choice to make for Sock. When is the right time to push? What should he creep? How hard is he going to force the issue now?
Pulling the turtles, interestingly. Sees Happy's movement towards the right-hand side. Little bit of an ambush here. Happy, thanks to his great mana regen, can go for some impales. He's looking for a counter expansion, right? Sock has played some tier 2 expos against him. So maybe that's in the back of Happy's head.
Oh, rifles here looking a bit exposed. MK, though, gets the big item. MK kill might be the most juicy. Trying to land it on a rifleman. Impale, surround. That one's locked in. But the Crypt Lord himself is surrounded, isn't he? Kill on the Crypt Lord. Is this it already?
Oh man, I was worried for Sock because he sold his staff and couldn't get out of surrounds anymore. But the one who was locked in was the surround against the Crypt Lord. Ghouls are falling and Sock is back in the series with domination on map 2.
Yeah, really good play here by him. The one base didn't work in a while against Happy, but the strat here is working out well indeed. Definitely, of course, aided also by the perfect item. That Row of the Magi, incredibly good. Sometimes you get lucky, that's how it goes, and here Sock made use of it very, very well.
Exactly, you have to make use of what you get. The timings were extraordinary by Sock.
Happy with a signature, double unsummon, trying to get more resources from selling the shop and the altar. Wants to get, especially the lumber, quickly to set up a quick expansion. He tried to go for the instant haunted as well on the previous map, right? But that didn't end up working out there.
Yes, sir. We got a Ring of Protection for the Archmage, not the damage that he wants initially. And Sock going towards that middle. That is his level 2. How many farms is the question? 4. Okay, Sock will not play one base this time, or he's playing a very confusing style with 4 farms into tech, but that would ruin any rifle pushes. Bit 50-50 on this map always, but Happy is allowed a free creep. Level 2 aggression or creeping? Nah, Sock was pulling back immediately, but changes his mind, and Happy welcomes him with open arms. Gotta be careful. Surround opportunity. Impale running straight into that undead surround.
He almost opened it up again, but that was weird by Sock. This is what undead normally always does. They creep the natural, then they head north. This is exactly where he's supposed to be at that time, and he turns the corner, not looking. Now the TP is gone, and the aim will have to be a lot more careful.
Yeah, exactly. You need a staff, similar to what we've seen before. Footman is distracting. Happy also not flowing through and going for the human expansion, where he's still working on that Sasquatch, which is being healed. Oh, Happy. There's a chance for a last hit.
That was very close. Staff in though, Crypt Lord joining the little beetles. He can summon more units. He's got beetles, he's got skellies, and he's got peasants in his sights.
Wow, no level 3 just here. Way different tempo than yesterday, where both players left each other alone, more or less. There's only a footman in the south. There's no staff ready. Archmage isn't level 3 either. He doesn't... Oh, he does have the militia. He does have level 3 now. Maybe there's a chance.
Lots of mana. But he wants to get the staff first to feel safe. There is enough gold easily. Could even go for boots, and that he will. AM now way more mobile than the Crypt Lord. Sock has to get this expo cancelled if he wants to keep the game even.
Gets a footman through. 2, 3. Water elemental summoned as well, but immediately greeted by the narrow tower. Footman doing tons of damage. These Acolyte defensive lines, they don't hold today.
It's almost impossible to stop the footies, especially from getting through. That is one cancel. That's the one that Sock certainly had to get.
We have an
Maybe
impale.
we shouldn't go for an Archmage surround here. It's a couple of ghouls going down. Quite a few. Painful losses here for Happy. Still not close to level 3, really.
Right on, man. 3 ghouls down. He gets a footman, maybe 2. The water elementals help him as well. Happy not level 3 whatsoever. Another chance for another ghoul here. Happy also not necessarily denying them at all. That's 4 ghouls.
Speaking of ghouls, some are moving out towards the north. This is really important to keep pressure across the map. You have to be attacking and defending at the same time in a game like this. Crypto is now almost level 3. But of course, level lead on the Archmage. Staff north, here we go. Happy wants to take out this tower. Make sure Sok doesn't get up this expansion just yet.
Ooh, lumber for Sok is looking okay. The lumber workers, not so much. Ghouls are hungry. We are going for more ghouls here. Acolyte falling as well. I'd say Archmage pressure more meaningful than the Cryptlord pressure at the moment. Staff would have been ready against this surround. Happy is not going tier 2 just yet. Sok has the option to do so at any given time.
Some peasants going down here. It's quite a few all of a sudden. 3 peasants killed, and the Cryptlord did get level 3. But he's so slow. He seems so slow without those boots. Sure, he's got the staff, but some more movement speed would also be really good. Level 2 beetles are a good help now in trying to set up at last an expansion. So far, indeed, there's no expo on either side.
There we go. Feels like Happy was rebuilding so many ghouls that he didn't have the gold for a while to rebuild. Another beetle goes to the Archmage account, and that's precisely level 4. Footman can evacuate now. Want to mention that today the attacks are constantly going to the expo. Yesterday, not a single time. Always to the main, always to the graveyard, always to the herd ghouls, but rarely to the haunted. Completely different early games by Sok.
Chop up now. And this is where the aim can really pull ahead on mana. He's got clarities, he's got the level 2 aura, he's got the staff to come in again. Staff now on cooldown, by the way.
Yep.
If he gets surrounded here, that is the big danger.
He has the boots. Water Elemental attempt to being surrounded. 2 footies plowing through. Nice angle of attack. The Acolytes were ready between the 2 Ziggurats, but not on the bottom. This way too open. And now the Acolytes are busy trying to get some damage on the Footman. And I think Sok outsmarted Happy again, who's constantly trying to surround. Water Elemental for the counter block. Footman damage. Is it enough?
I am also trying to get through, but yeah, the footies seem to be enough. The right clicks here, sufficient. And Happy is losing more ghouls again, it seems. Some more experience for the Archmage. Sok has begun the tech. No longer interested in a fast expansion.
Was about to say, the tech has been started long time ago. Halfway. Deny on the Water Elemental again. Keeps the Cryptlord low. Happy is again stubborn. He's going for another expansion attempt. And Sok will be figuring this out. This time also, Blacksmith a lot earlier than the last game. Giving him earlier rifles.
Two towers about to be up at the expo. There's still a good window here to look for a cancel. AM so much mana. This is the power of a fast level 4.
I saw the surround already. Can he squeeze something through the left-hand side? Acolytes blocking again. This time the defensive line seems to hold. And the Archmage constantly gotta run. This seems like a perfect defense for Happy for the first time.
Yeah, it's very different this time because there's not many footies that can squeeze through and get the cancel regardless of if the AM can hit. 2. This time just not enough footies here.
Oh my god, dude. 3 denies. 3 out of 4 denies. Sok so clean.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy at last gets his prize. Expo is finishing, but a lot later than he would like. 9 minutes 30 roughly. It's gonna be done. Cryptlord at the same time, not poorly leveled.
Ooh.
If he gets level 5, we're still absolutely open for business.
This might be level 4, if not for Big Lasted. Happy might have... Oh, that was a Water Elemental down. He might have to invest the Impale. Sok smells that too. Mammoth down. Level 4 will be unlocked here. Happy also constantly scouting if there's an expansion coming. He sees that is not the case.
AM staffing back. Happy has some time finally to be left in peace. This means also he could just creep the shop. Could go for a healed scroll maybe. Could go for some boots maybe. Happy normally loves investing heavily in items.
He has no gold for that right now. Just invested into double crypt. Skeleton doesn't want him to cancel the healing, which wasn't the case. Creep jack opportunity. Oh, but Sock didn't hear it, didn't smell it.
When Happy had the big match against Fortitude, there the one base all-in stuff didn't work so well anymore, and there Happy went heavy ghouls with upgrades. Since then, of course, the ghouls have changed. I wonder if Happy's going to go back to Fiends now to hold against this pressure.
Yeah, would be sure. Yeah, Archmage, he caught him at the staff is on cooldown. One mistake by Sock. A little careless here. Mountain King has to do some heavy lifting. This was the one mistake he wasn't supposed to do.
I mean, that's more than just a little careless. That's a huge blunder. It's not even nighttime. It's not even like he couldn't see him. He was creeping at the green. He could see Happy while he was creeping.
He was doing something somewhere.
Into a surround.
Cost an impale.
That's an unforgivable mistake, to be honest. That could very well cost the game.
Half HP, no mana, no additional water elementals from here on out. You can pressure Happy for 11 minutes straight and get good results, but the one moment where you aren't looking. Mountain King level 2, got the bash, towers are coming. Do you still have enough momentum, Sock?
One of negation now purchased. This also means more experience for Happy and mana potions. These impales now are going to be so good. Level 5 now is not just a dream and a hope, but it's going to be a guarantee in a moment.
Taking out more and more ghouls, level 5 indeed, as you say, that should shut down the rifles. Eventually, Happy unfolds his play with more ghouls, more impales, more kills. Wouldn't it be nice to have an extra water elemental?
And of course, Cripple also would be level 5 without that kill. That is just a mistake that certainly you cannot make against Happy. Happy's actually low on supply, but I feel like Happy doesn't even need to save this expansion. All he needs now is tier 3.
His might cannot be matched. The Crypt Lord more or less alone. Couple of solid saves here by Sock, but not the same momentum that we've seen before. Has to stop the Crypt Lord. The Beetle still chasing. The Priest might be exposed here. Rifle micro is okay. We got that Arcane Tower up. Wait, surround.
Trying to surround the Crypt Lord, and he's got him, but fights out barely, squeezing through. Can he get out? Yes, he can.
So close. If this one worker is just 1 second faster. But yeah, this is the second that makes a difference. No shop. I mean, technically it is a shop, but it is a workshop. Tier 3, no way. Second hero, no way. We got triple crypt ghouls.
And solo Crypt Lord. He's getting lots of experience here. Level 3, or rather level 6 would be pretty neat as well. And the impales are many indeed, thanks to the mana potions. The Arcane Tower burn is really good, but it's so many units here. Happy's having a good hold already, even without Frenzy.
11 ghouls to hold one more time. Dispel would be great, of course. Mortars are coming now, but they will be greeted by just a lot of stuff this time. We don't have Clap. We have to operate with Bash. Here is one. Another chance for a surround would be mental. Workers are ready for the repair. 4 points surround. Locks it in. Maybe. Water Elemental expires, though. We have another Stormbolt, but we are not chasing.
One more kill for level 6. Cryptid about to hit it. He's been chucking potions like crazy. They might even be on cooldown. That ult though could also be nice. And now, at 1330, the Cryptid hits level 6. While Sock still has almost no army at all. Where are his units?
Well, 34 food only. What did he invest into? The workshop, I guess. Heal potion for Happy, level 6 indeed. Going for Locust Swarm. Not much damage on the towers. Focusing also on the Ziggurat that might turn into a Spirit Tower. Can he keep this up? Workers quickly disappearing. We get an undead sandwich with Sock in the middle.
Peasants now all gone. The tower should be falling momentarily. Crippler with the ult. Very tanky. MK gets level 3. Finally! But it's just never a big army. The units for the human always getting picked off one by one. This push was never really scary.
And the Locusts are eating away at the Archmage. Not looking great here for Sock at all. Supply deficit, economy deficit, and the health on the heroes is also abysmal. No Clap against triple Crypt, and from here on out, it's Happy's victory lap on map 3.
DK second, very late. Something rarely seen. Happy innovated this style of hold and macro priority. As I mentioned earlier, the sick game against 40, the last huge match. That was not just some show match or online tournament. One of the online tournaments, but our biggest one, the Super League game I'm talking about here. This is where Happy showed this style first, and here he makes it work again. Sock, I wonder how this game would have looked if not for that big mistake. But yeah, now this game is beyond recovery.
Yeah, Water Elementals can do some heavy lifting. He's trying to go for that surround. Hail Mary play by Sock. Any chance to keep the surround locked in? Despite the bash, not the case. He's trying one more time. He needs to take care of that Crypt Lord, but he just can't freeze his way with the Wand of Negation. Archmage, maybe some chip damage, but the coil is ready, and that might be the moment to tap out.
Yeah, perfect moment for the coil. If not for that, the Crypt Lord there is dead. But DK shows up just when he was necessary, just when he intends to, just like Gandalf.
Finally, a lot of the ring reference. I was alley-ooping this already with the 2 towers, but no, we're waiting for this. Coil through the forest, and then in a couple of seconds, Locust Swarm is ready as well. Sock is playing with so little. He's causing some trouble for Happy for sure. Can't relax. I mean, a person like Happy is never relaxed, I feel, anyway, but even for his standards. This is a couple of ghoul kills, for sure, but Happy also with so many kills. Wait a second.
Hold on.
Wait a second. Bash
Hold
is
on.
dead. The priest kill.
No way. 7 hit points.
Coil.
Oh my god.
At the ready.
Crypt Lord, by the way, without any real HP items, 1,125 hit points. He's about to hit level 7. He's getting even tankier.
Plus Locust Swarm healing. This guy is unbreakable. Happy is supply block, by the way. The mortars took out the towers.
Happy got triple shop. Love that. Mass potions. It's a bit weird that there's no slaughterhouse. I heard these statues are kind of good units. That does seem a little strange. But whatever. Level 7 Crypt Lord. We're about to get it.
What are the chances here? Oh, the mortars are getting both picked up. One surrounded, Water Elemental, Dispel, 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 Dispel. The Wand of Negation is crazy, and here comes the Locust Swarm for perfect HP on that Crypty.
Huge level up there as well. DK2. Now we got the Unholy Aura. Everything super quick. Crypt Lord healing a lot. Maybe not healing enough.
No way.
Though. Bash danger. Stormbolt danger. Crypt Lord deep in the red.
Oh, 15 mana. He turns around. The Locusts come in and the healing is grand. We need more than Stormbolt level 2. He got the mana in a second, but with the Archmage not nearby, you don't benefit from the Brilliance Aura. And now, for the first time, Sock's base under attack.
Sock staying in this game. He's got good heroes. And I mean, he is facing only a ghoul army. Sure, they're frenzy ghouls, but they have no upgrades. They have no statue support. Which is so weird. Why are there no statues here?
It feels like Happy is making a mockery out of Blizzard. You can nerf my ghouls? Well, I just built more. You want more diversity in your games? I play one unit only, and that's enough for me. Look, they're still incredibly strong.
3 ghouls coming out at a time. Happy finally going for some upgrades. 18.5 minutes into this game. Are we really going to mine out here? This might be what we're heading towards.
And then what? And then what? Another base? He doesn't have the resources for it. He constantly has to rebuild his army. I don't know, man. Mass tally somehow? Any place? I don't know. 14 ghouls going Sock's way.
Water Elementals, expensive to dispel, but of course Happy has the gold for it. And he has a surround on the Archmage. Would be the second death this game. This time it's fatal. It is GG. And a 2-1 lead.
What a game. What a game. Happy takes his first loser's pick, but we gotta say, he had to work again extremely hard for his first loser's pick. And if that Archmage blunder doesn't happen,
Yeah.
I think Sock has an insane chance to take this one.
We're gonna find out in a moment. Archmage is Not going for the lab. I wonder if he thought about it with the footy, or if this is just a fake out. Maybe this was the plan all along. Anyways, Happy with the Acolyte sees what's up. And since there's no lab, Happy basically knows already. Alright, this is an expo game. 2 base versus 2 base. Get ready for the wildness.
Gloves of Haste. We get a little bit of damage on the Archmage. That was not the case on Springtime. So Sock will surely appreciate that. We've been complaining a bit about 1-2-0s creeping on this map yesterday. This shall not happen to Happy, who got this down to a T.
Not with Impale first today, right? Impale first meta over maybe looked a bit weird when we saw it first. Now we're gonna have a lot of beetles summoned early. Footy Scout looking for a little bit of cheeky kills here. Lasses here would be insane, but of course Happy ain't gonna allow that. Healing up right away. Got a circlet, which is a great start. And that footy, ooh, barely getting out of there. Happy invests the surround. I call that a win for Sock.
That's a lot of mana, indeed. So with that, Sock can creep this in peace. He gathered a lot of information. Saw the timing, saw the items. Doesn't have to fear about a Ring of Regen, for example. Happy. No staff yet, no boots yet available. Lots of poison here, of course, and a big chance for Happy to get some kills.
What's the AM gonna get? We got good items so far. The talisman is not great, but the first 2 are certainly nice. Crypt Lord going to the shop. Is he going for a special play? AM getting Vanilla surrounded. Oh my god.
No.
Walks into it again. Suck again. Can he fight out maybe?
The misses, dude. The misses are helping, but the Crippy is here. TP again. Disaster.
What? And it exposes the peasants. TP is gone. Sock has to get this expo cancel. It's almost GG if he doesn't.
And it's kind of hard to say what he was doing in the meantime. Maybe a
He
bit.
didn't get impaled this time, Neo. He just walked into those ghouls looking for a hug.
I know. I was there with the camera. The Crypt Lord wasn't even around. Well, we all need a hug every once in a while.
26 seconds on the Haunted. Sock has to get this, but it's so risky with a low HP Archmage.
There is an Impale. Footies breaking through. Water Elemental trying to find the way. Archmage cannot be slowed. Impale. No follow-up, though. Do the Water Elementals have to do everything here. He might be getting it, though. 7 seconds. 5 seconds.
Damage is good.
Got it.
Okay, bullet dodged. If that finishes, the game's over. AM so hurt. Thanks the lucky stars right now that he's on Concealed Hill. We got free healing over here at the fountain.
That's an oversight by Happy
Big
to not...
mistakes by Sock, but he's finding a way back.
Oversight by Happy to not send a beetle there, I feel. Lots of free healing on that first hero. Footy wakes up the creeps, and that's exactly what you should do. Don't allow your opponent free healing.
Sock now no longer trying to expand. It's plan B time with the tech. Cripplop has the boots this time. Can look for chase down kills easier. Should be able to get that Footy. But AM comes in again. 4 points around, by the way. Footy was taken out by the ghouls right there. And that was level 3.
Only 3 footmen remaining. That is another cancel, though. Archmage has boots and staff. Can do a lot. We got 2 ghouls in the north with beetles. Another ghoul falling here. Also, footmen causing trouble in the main. And this is something that Sock played yesterday. Love to see more of it. Archmage intercepting maybe another kill.
There's no lumber income for Happy right now. He doesn't have enough for the Haunted.
Great play by Sock after, again, a little bit of a slip-up. Happy gathers information. There's a couple of corpses. Can't really identify what that was in Sock space.
That's 2 ghoul corpses. Lost those a little while ago. And all of a sudden this game is looking... I guess it's not looking amazing, but it's not looking bad. And Happy is teching, by the way.
Ooh.
Happy not expoing anymore. Tech it is instead. Okay, very interesting as well. Sock is continuing to bank on his ability to cancel the expansion, but now it's a different kind of a game. This now is a tech game.
He could still force some resources if he gets that Narrow Tower, so it can't be sold later on. So Happy would be supply stuck at 30. As long as Sock can unfold his tech tree, he might have a good shot here. Alta up for grabs. Water Elemental needs a little bit more time. No chance of a surround here. This altar is toast, but he also built it very early. So second chance for that coming for sure.
Graveyard takes a long time to build. Cancel on that would be big, but there's really not many units here. It was a lot of footies being lost. They were being bled out one by one, it seems. Maybe that's why Soccer's really paying attention to one of his last footmen, saving that one. And it's a very low supply game so far. Very scrappy. Archmage, by the way. Don't get surrounded again, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. So, Happy will be on tier 2 in 50 seconds. We get the Mountain King already. How well does one base work for Sock?
Not good in the long run. But with a big push, maybe he can try to take out Happy before the tier 3 really kicks in. Level 4 is a great step to move towards. That's a nice deny as well. AM holding on to that level lead.
Happy constantly scouting with that one beetle, so there is no tier 2 expo. Mountain King finished in 10 seconds. Archmage will be healthy again. The one farm burning there. Whoopsie. Hope nobody lives there anymore. And the tome? Oh, Happy didn't buy a tier shop in time. It's 10 seconds, but it's something. But yeah, Creepcraft. And what can you creep? You could go for the red spot.
Red spot indeed. If he lands the surround on the Ogre Lord, that's normally a pretty easy snipe with a Stormbolt. That's no problem for Sock. Chance for a great item right here.
Chance for a creep. Jack, he's coming. Archmage!
No!
There's no step anymore!
Very lucky to be dribbling out of this. Happy for once doesn't lock in the surround. Peasant's in trouble, but the AM dude, he saw his life flashing before his eyes.
And so did Sock, but now we got a Mountain King with the Cloak of Flames, 10 damage per second per target around him. Lots to micro right now. This rifle might fall in exchange for what? Oh, actually saves him here. Coming in, Happy does not have much to work with anymore.
Waste of an impale also. Tried to get the rifle. Missed it. Happy now on the way to tier 3 though. I love the slaughterhouse position way in the back of the base. This is now the most important building. Destroyers are the saviors here in case Sock pushes.
So many clutch moments here. Crazy value by Sock out of that fight, courtesy of the Mountain King. He is now the person to deal with. Tier 3 on the way for Happy, of course. Sock stays on tier 2. He has played some inner fire rifles in the past, especially on springtime. But it's also been long time ago. Clarity potion, regen potion. Nice. But yeah, clock is ticking for Sock.
Sock sent out the peasants. He tried to go for an expo, but there was a beetle scout there, and so he pulled them back. I'm not 100% sure if Happy saw those peasants or not.
Well, I like, due to previous encounters, I give him the benefit of the doubt that he has an all-seeing eye.
Yeah, sending up a follow-up scout up there as well. The beetles, of course, still over there. And so it seems like Sock wanted to expand, but the scout makes it somewhat impossible for him. The longer this goes, the worse it is, man. Tier 2 versus Tier 3 is not where you want to be stuck at, one base versus one base.
Correcto. Dragon goes to Sock as well. Ruined Bracers, not too bad. Very tanky MK, of course, then, against the possible Coil Nova down the road.
Didn't Sock go Tier 3? Is he really still trying to go for that Tier 2 push?
He's going Gyros on Tier 2.
Yeah, that is good for fighting destroyers out in the open. Gyro's really good for that. But he either has to push Happy's base to win this game, or he has to expand. There's no other way.
Happy has no TP, an Invo potion, mana potion, no Wand of Negation. Archmage filled to the brim, close to level 5. Mountain King has a super strong Stormbolt, doesn't want to expose that undead army to it. But also big Congo line, rifles. Lots of strength on that unit, human, but not speed. And we got a little bit of support for Call of Dragons. Thank you very much.
A player's forces are under attack.
What is the game plan here, Sock? You're walking around the map, creeping up, you're getting some level ups, you're getting some items, that's nice. But how are you going to win this game?
He's researching Magic Sentry right now. Is that an indicator for something?
Magic Sentry?
Uh-huh.
To have a reveal every 90 seconds?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Impale. Don't tell me, dude. Okay. AM is at least close enough to the army that this time it's not a death sentence. It's a waste of mana for Happy.
Militia coming now. We got 2 gyros for the destroyer timing. For Happy, we gotta say, ghouls destroyers, no fiends. Gyros
Player's forces are
will
under
be
attack.
free. Militia has buffer units here. Sock might be getting 3 out of 3 rat spots, but Happy is shocking around. 1 impale, then mana potion, then another impale. This Crypt Lord could tear this human army apart. The Nova's crazy. The impale, lackluster of course, but without the priest, what's this army doing?
Happy aiming for the healers right away. Couple priests dead already. Coil Nova again. The Lich though left behind. AM, how does he get surrounded there? What? You gotta be kidding me. Invul pass though. Super sick. Last second save. Now the Lich is the one in trouble. No time for the Invul potion. AM trying to run away. It's a small Invul. Crypto got the impale ready. If he uses the mana potion, Coil flies. That's enough. AM is dead again.
Mountain King.
How does this keep happening?
Mountain King gotta carry this. Level 4. He used the Invul potion and then the replenishment, but that wasn't enough. Sock has the resources. Archmage back from the tavern. Big brawl. Supply is even still.
And that's good news for Happy. He's got the hero lead, 3 versus 2. He's got the tech lead, 3 versus 2. And still more room to grow. Crypt Lord 5 is a crazy good level against rifle armies.
So close, man. Again, the Archmage feeds XP. Mountain King with Clap can be extremely powerful. Happy also resorting to creeping, regening a little. The statues, of course, available. Still going ghouls. And against Clap, Cloak of Flames Mountain King, I'm not sure if these ghouls hold any value.
I think it's a valid choice. They're still fast. You run in, impale, you click on the rifles, and you ignore the Mountain King. Positioning perfectly, this MK is not going to be easy at all.
Are under attack.
MK is going to be the last target here. Everything else, well, let me say it the other way. MK is hard to kill, but everything else looks pretty easy to kill.
Well, don't argue with that. Big Dragon up for grabs now. The Lich Snook looked kind of fine here. Mountain King, Vanguard, Clap in, Impale strong. And that was a hell of a Nova.
Happy though, falling back. The ghouls indeed are going down fast. Happy disengages with the Impale.
Lots of Storm Bolts.
Another mana potion available also.
Sweet gyro flank against the Destros. Again, no web available. Last coil is available soon, but not soon enough. The Destro almost goes down.
The gyros are definitely paying off here really, really well. 2-0 upgrades, strong for them as well. Soccer's doing a tremendous job staying in this game with big disadvantages. But every level up here is a big success for Happy.
Except the Mountain King level 5. Maybe he can get there by sniping destroyers, draining more and more coils out of the DK, but always a mana potion available. Fascinating how long Sock is able to stay alive on tier 2 versus tier 3.
The red camp is still the prize here over at the fountain. So about 55 supply right now, losing gold. We're mining still for a while here. 5 minutes.
We're breaking upkeep. Sock knows he needs a supply lead having the lower tech. The gyro threat is real, but so is Impale. Good mana on the Crippy. Invite for an Impale, but he's getting greeted as well. Needs to be close to the Destros. The Lich is doing a fantastic job here helping. Last hit, available on the Dragon.
Yeah, the coil steal missed. More experience and the item for the human, the Legion Doomhorn, the Lionhorn, is really good. More armor for everyone.
You think? Against spells, doesn't help that much.
It's more than just spells, though. Against all the right clicks, going to be relevant. Lich, he is now caught in the back. Very squishy hero. Level 1 somehow only 17 minutes in.
There was no coil. He had to transfer the mana potion onto the DK to have the coil ready. So Happy prepared. Gyros, 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 gyros. Number 1 army for Sok right now. They're doing a banger job. 2-1 upgrade. We are getting Sorks now to control this fight a little more. And he's anticipating a abomination switch. And that is the correct move, as Happy is doing exactly that.
Players' forces are under attack.
It looks to me like Sok is expecting to take air dominance here in a moment. Take out the destroyers, and then Sorks can get strong with slow. That is the plan.
Happy got an expo ready, Sok knows.
Archmage, of course, very squishy. If he gets Impel Coil Novad, those rune bracers might not save him.
Last ditch effort for Sok.
60 versus 60 supply. Deep in enemy territory. Sok is bringing everything he can. Militia in the mix as well. MK, front line. Big impale on the back line for the human. No claps yet. MK looking for the right targets. Gyro's doing good damage against these destroyers, but the Blight healing is so good here. The Dispel healing as well. The Devour Magic. A-Bomb is taken out, but took out, or soaked up rather, so much damage. Heal Scroll though. Rifles all still looking healthy. Sok is pressing on. He's got the supply lead right now.
And more destroyers will fall. Oh, will they? The impales are crazy, but Sok was super patient with his heal scrolls. The call to the rescue. Happy's winning the air fight.
Oh, it's really damn close. Mana's running low. No coils are left. Level 2 on the Lich. Happy stuck back here. He is stuck back here.
Well. The Gyro is winning. No. Oh my god, last second. Criplord in trouble. Mountain King still has so much mana. Rifles are suffering from that impale. We got a new Invo potion at the ready. The coil for Happy is 1 mana off. Wipes out the Lich, and now no more Orb of Corruption.
Ooh, the 2 heroes almost stuck. Cryptlord getting surrounded here as it seems. The coil heals him, but the Cryptlord can't get out, can he? I don't think so. Supply low on both sides. Is there any saving him? MK has so much more mana. That should be an easy kill. He takes out the hero. Level 6 on the Archmage. Happy trying too stubbornly to get the expo up, I think.
Unreal fight by Sok, dude. This is mental. Happy is struggling here. This expansion might be his downfall. He's on summoning already. He's still got that attack advantage, but this was a lot of resources down the drain. Sok is stocking up. He still has to crack Happy completely, though.
Damn, what a crazy game. Looks like we're gonna be mining out over here. Happy's levels didn't get too insane, did they? No level 6 Cryptlord. No level 4 or 5 DK. Lich isn't even 3.
He's walking tall into Happy's base. Is it time to wipe him out just now? Statues in the back, Destroyer up, anti-air, very limited for Sok.
MK like an absolute baller. Not afraid of nothing. Still holding on to the Invo Potion. Happy's got like no units over here.
2 destroyers and the statues. Is that enough? Never fight in an undead base is what they say. Is that still true? Impale, super strong and no more heal scrolls. Lich is back as well, can go for Nova. There is a chance for Happy to take this in home turf.
Oh, Sok, are you going a bit too deep here? Maybe. Mana Potion, Impale, lots of damage. Everything all of a sudden so hurt. Level up for the DK as well. Mass TP away. No Impale to cancel, and Happy holds in the main. Even supply once again. Sok was hoping with a Lich dead he could finish the job. But Happy doesn't break there just yet.
What now, boys? Supply is even. Mountain King is close to
God.
Cosmodan. Taking out the tower here. These destroyer morphs were everything. I think if he waits a little longer for the additional gyro to make it, he got a shot. Happy's response is also perfect. The mana was always there for the necessary coils. The Lich came in time, getting the mana potion on him as well. Big damage, and then the statues protected in the back. We are rising up to 50, but that's the last bit of goals.
Oh my. What a game, dude. Crazy close match. Such an important map for Sok. Let's not forget, if he loses this, he's down 1-3, just like yesterday. He has to get this map win.
Long distance mining for now. The Beetle sees it. Happy can sell a little bit of his main. He's selling Acolytes already. Acolytes, Ziggurats. He's not gonna build more units. He's gonna stack it all in consumables I don't know if Sok can fight this if he doesn't have heal scrolls.
We are working with very little cash. Happy could afford, with perhaps a bit more on summon, another Haunted. But he's so supply blocked. Does that even make sense? Maybe not.
Gyro's almost caught here. A couple of free shots. A little bit of extra gold. And even the tome for the dwarf. Might be intercepted though. He's slowed. He's slowed. He's slowed. He's slowed. He's slowed. No TP. He's calling everything. Water Elemental summon, Dispel. So much Orb of Annihilation, these Gyros! Not the prime target. Now they are. How many Destros will fall here?
Big AoE spells haven't been shown yet. But the Gyros win the air fight clearly. The Destroyers have not much of a chance. Impale comes in. MK level 6. Time for Cosmodon. Maybe. When's he going to go for it? Stormbolt on the Cryptoid. He is surrounded. He is in trouble with Cryptoid. Is he dead? There's a coil, but he's still not free. He's still in trouble. Invo Potion pass. And he survives for now.
Mass damage. Coil is in as well. Abomination taken out. The rifles are free to do lots of damage. And of course, because there's no destroyers anymore, he can play his water elemental advantage. Statues up for grabs. We don't have gyro bombs, but it's good distraction. Mountain King lighting up another Stormbolt. Triplord deep in enemy territory. Has another coil. Great DK positioning by Happy. Next target is the Lich. If only he had a holy light here. Coil is ready again. And so is the Invul. But what about the DK himself?
Sok has way more supply. The Destroyers didn't do enough. Impale on the Mountain King. He's got an Invul Potion. He's going to need it. Or is he? Maybe he won't. He's so tanky. Coil can't kill him. Holds on to that potion. So important. And now the counter's going to come in a moment with the Stormbolt.
Wait a second. 3, 2, 1. He can pick his target. Don't play it too risky, buddy. Pitbull's got. Hammer swings the other way. Mountain King gets the kill. Crippy dead. Last Nova, maybe. Lich level 3. Happy's running for his life, but Sok the Cleaner takes it out. Or is he? Acolyte eat, maybe? He doesn't have... Oh, he doesn't have Frost Armor. He can't eat any units here. This must be the knockout punch.
Happy on summoning whatever he can. He's trying to go for the Tavern Res.
He can't. There's no way. He's supply blocked. He needs... What, 400 gold extra?
He could sell something in theory.
Oh, gyro for free. He sells a lot. He still doesn't have the gold, I think. What is it, 640?
He doesn't have the supply either.
Yeah, he can kill the statue, I guess. Or an acolyte. Extra Lich! Dude! Is it still dead though? The Sork is coming in with the slow. One bash and he's dead, but there's another coil. Are you kidding me? Stormbolt is ready. Level 3 and Happy taps out. Suck you madman. Human tier 2 versus Happy's tier 3. We got a grand final.
What a sick game, dude. How hard is it to beat this guy? Sok does it though. Takes out Happy in a one base game with tier 2. Crazy. If there ever was a map for fast expanding, it is this one. Echo Isles, tremendous for fast expo on both sides, honestly. Many humans these days veto this map, however. And the primary reason, in my opinion, is the Merc Camp. Here, for once, and it has an ability to get Dispel early through the Shadow Priest, which can be a huge help against Archmage, against Water Elementals. I feel like Lich especially is super good with Mercenaries. With Nova plus right-click from Mercs, you get lots of kills. Also, enemy Mercs you can take out very well with level 2 Frost Nova, maybe with some boots. But I say all of that always in vain, Neo, because Happy, he don't like no Lich. No, sir. He only has love for the Beetle Bro.
Didn't he play Lich against 40 on this map? And that was the one time he switched it up. We got an Archmage and... the answer for Happy in a second. Crypt Lord it is. Your feeling was right.
Yeah, I would love to see this being switched up a little bit more, but then again, who can really argue with Happy's success? Gonna be going for a quick expo, most likely. Acolyte making it across the map. I think it would be a big prize for Happy to get that Shadow Priest from the enemy Merc camp. Not only is it great for him, but it also would make creeping quite a bit harder for Sok early on.
More support towards our Call of Dragons campaign. Much love, much love, much love, you guys. This will be very, very nice for the future for us. Yeah, I have no idea how this game is supposed to be played out. Happy will expand, so much is clear. Trying to maybe steal something already. Counterplay, but Shadow Priest goes to Happy. Can he force another block? Not really. Advantage, Happy.
That would have been so sick, by the way. if there's a block and then a bash and the Shadow Priest is dead, that would have been real bad for Happy. But not gonna do that. Pulls Shadow Priest back, heading towards his own expansion. This is really strong on this map because having to go for the Shadow Priest means Happy has to stop ghoul production for a little while. This is not a problem here because here on this map you can creep with only 2 ghouls. The natural is easy. On other maps, this will be way harder.
Exactly. There was almost a lightning shield here, but thankfully the target died during the animation. Looked a bit funny. Happy can creep easily. Archmage can creep easily, taking the level 2 out. Item super decisive. Parry apt, not that great. For a Mountain King later, maybe. 4 farms means expo attempt, but Happy got insanely strong against these expos. We got a Shadow Priest on the human side now as well.
Taken from Happy's side. Also there, everything getting away. Should be able to heal up. Archmage heading across the map already. He's also taking advantage of the fact that this expo is so easy to creep. He can do that only with Militia and Footies and a little bit of Water Elemental. And so maybe there's an opening for a cancel here.
Happy immediately pressures that Shadow Priest. Has a scout out, and with that always the chance to steal something. While we're working on the defense. Sock, please don't get surrounded early.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy just runs past him.
Yep.
He must have seen that Archmage, surely.
Yeah.
Happy at the shop, selling the ring, going for Circlet and Staff. And that is going to be first easy cancel on the Haunted. Before level 3, Archmage even. Gets it now. And this game again is getting hectic.
Yeah, very much so. Item on the ground for the Crypt Lord. That's a claw. Pretty nice. Could have destroyed that maybe with the remaining units, but then the chance to be picked up is rather high. Shadow Priest by Sock was pressured so much with full mana that he's almost dead. Another round of mercs, maybe the Berserker goes to Sock, so piercing damage really high.
Happy running all over the map and not getting too much done there for a little moment. Ghouls in the main base, by the way, almost getting some kills, but nice save by Sock. Saves the footy. Saves the Shadow Priest. There's 2 ghouls dying. Happy's not looking. Happy's defending right now in his own main base. Loses 2 ghouls for nothing.
Wow, and the one hurt footman can of course be healed by the Shadow Priest now as you don't want to expose him. This early game is pretty good for Sock so far. I was very, very, very worried seeing that it's Equalizes, but Sock got the answers.
Not sure if he wants to commit for another cancel, since there is, of course, Dispel.
There's no impale though.
Now setting up the Expo again. This might just be Expo finishing. You're happy with the double Shadow Priest. Should secure this to come up.
Okay. But in the main, we got a Water Elemental, and this is how Sock was playing yesterday. Leave the Expo alone. Leave the Expo alone and pressure whatever comes out of the base or what's happening in the base. As long as you're not getting vanilla surrounded, this is sweet. Water Elemental expires. Still chip damage, chip damage, chip damage, forcing Happy into a Narrow in the main. More expenses.
There's 2 more ghouls that could die here. Happy lost a lot of units already. And still there's no impale for him here.
It's not level 2. He got a Berserker for damage. Might want to use it on the tower. Arcane is coming up though as the footmen deal with it. Big attack by Happy.
Tower's almost done. This Arcane is finishing at the perfect moment. Crypto is staffing in, looking for kills, looking also finally for a level up. He's gonna get burned right away.
Okay, but he has lots of mana and is blasting through his mana as well. Sock has a tough time defending here, I feel. Tower might fall in seconds. Oh, still repair, still repair, still repair. But who's taking care of that town hall?
Sock is not getting back home. Of course, he can't TP here yet. Now he can. Town Hall just finished. Militia coming in as well. This is a bloody exchange and a painful start for both players. But Archmage keeps fighting in the undead base. We're still threatening these buildings.
He also killed acolytes. Happy is only down to like 8, now 9 acolytes. This is almost a base trade already. So many expenses here. We're waiting for the next round of mercenaries. Sock has the gold with lots of piercing damage. He might be able to defeat the ghouls at his expo even without the Archmage.
At daytime, we're gonna get Mauler and Muddy becoming available. Ooh, very stressful game, very painful. But Happy is mining from the expo. And Sock isn't.
Now the TP. Water Elemental duration. Oh, one will expire very, very soon. Now with the mercs and the handful of footmen you got. Can you hold?
Big level up here. 4 on the Archmage. Cryptlord still only level 2. Still not easy for him to get chase down kills, by the way. He has no boots. There was a little bit of pressure from ghouls towards the main base. Cryptlord thirsting for that level 3. Can he really not reach? No, he can. There it is at last.
Sock is Tekken already. Happy doesn't have lumber for quite some time. I don't know how many ghouls are on the map and how many are at lumber. It's not too many. He goes for a graveyard first because he has the gold for that. Doesn't cost any lumber. Sock is investing more into mercs. And the tech is unfolding. Superb early game for the human.
Mud Golem, really nice to have right now. Not gonna slow that Cryptlord just yet. Happy forcing Sock to stay on his side. That's a W for Happy in his book. Because a counterattack would be very scary for him.
Yeah. Everything is hurt here. Sock waiting for the shop, which he doesn't have yet. Muddy coming in against the Mauler. Huge XP if that Mauler falls. But prime target is, of course, the Crypt Lord. As the Arcane went down, 15 seconds with repair. Might be able to get it up once again. He's intercepting more ghouls, more mercs. Tower's down.
The tower is cancelled. That is, once again, floodgates open at the expo here. Happy gonna staff back home to finally creep up a bit more. Go for his own mercs. Looks like Happy now is also kind of stable with his own expansion. Of course, behind in tech by a lot.
And the Mauler is down. That's level 4.5 Archmage. I was wondering, like, where the 4 supply... Oh, yeah, the 4 supply... no, wait, it's the Mauler... He bought another?
Yep.
Wow, his tech starts now. Sock is almost an entire tech ahead.
Happy has the goal lead. How much does that translate into? Only 4 ghouls back in the main, so lumber income for Happy is pretty low. And now we're going to the shop. But Sock was there first. It seems like Sock in many regards is just a little bit faster, just one step ahead.
He has no TP. Summoning another water elemental, the replenishment potion was nice, but so was that impale. Picture perfect.
Player's forces are under attack.
Almost a level 4. There it is. Cryptlord, though, out of mana. And this is always where the AM, as I like to say, has the big mana regen advantage for a long time. Until Happy can get some of those mana potions.
Okay, close to level 5 as well. Sock is trying to chip away at beetles to get a little bit of XP step by step, but the ritual dagger was ready. We have no impale, so only vanilla surrounds possible, but Happy is feasting on these water elementals.
Committing the healed scroll, but Sock still has his. He's got the invuln also. Sock looking great on the experience, looking great on the tech. Not so great on the items. There's no claws, there's no rings, there's no circlets.
Oh.
These also can help later on MK and everyone else.
He found claws, but Happy picked it up. Big army for Happy. Impale again. This is, of course, also great XP, but Sock had the heal scroll ready.
Shadow Priest goes down. Footy probably also going to go down. Happy, ready for more mercenaries. Oh man,
wow.
This is a merc madness over here on map 5.
That's right. More Maulers, man. This is so much experience for the Mountain King potentially. You mentioned this earlier in the cast. I don't even know if it was the Human Mirror or this one, but Mountain King is excellent in picking out prime targets. This is his moment because the Archmage could be stuck here.
He's got the invuln at least. He's kind of hard to reach at the moment. Happy committing in fully. He's out of mana already. Doesn't care about that arcane tower anymore. Crypt Lord could be getting surrounded back here, actually.
Exactly. Mountain King comes in, completely ignores the Shadow Priest. Wait a minute. Happy can block his way out. Mountain King wants to shut the door. Is not the bouncer he needs to be, at least not now. Militia coming in, ready to arrest the Crypt Lord.
Oh my, gets him!
Got him!
That's a huge kill! And that's so much experience. Oh my god. Archmage level 5. MK can go for more kills here. That Stormbolt paying off so well. No res yet on the Crypt Lord.
A new Stormbolt is ready. Swing that hammer. Gets the Bursey only. Muddy saves the Mauler's life. Sock down to 33, but tier 3 is 2/3 done. Happy on the other side. Still teching. His altar is occupied, of course. Huge fan of the tavern, but that could be 3 units for every revive.
And now Happy is clearly behind in this game. Such a big experience deficit. Not necessarily GG, we don't want to say that, but Sock is loving this position right now.
Yeah, Happy's army is like just straight up bad. Mauler will be picked apart. The Shadow Priests have very little mana. The Bursey is alright, but it's also so much XP as we mentioned. Sock goes for the Mercs now as well, while transitioning into Knights, Gyros, Griffins. Army is close to be up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy's got his work cut out for him here. He's got a decently sized army, but as you correctly point out, it is a low quality army. That's not what you want to fight Griffins with.
Archmage. Impale is ready. Hold the phone.
Wait.
Not again.
Oh my god, dude.
No
Are
way.
you kidding me?
Why? Was that just a bait? Can he fight out? There's coils. How is he supposed to fight out? Sock, are you throwing this game away?
Crypt Lord in trouble as well, but there's another coil. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
MK might be dead as well. He's got the aura now. That's a double surround. Oh, Sock. That is not the first, not the second, not even the third time this series he just walks into these surrounds.
That is crazy. He's trying to save the Archmage, but it leads to the double demise. He's rich in gold, but does he even have the lumber for the revives? 70 seconds on the Mountain King. Needs an altar revive. Thankfully, that is available. He got level 5, but the big bank that he was working for so hard is gone. And this Equals, this is where there's no lab. You don't get lumber too easy here.
Yeah, and the experience swing, obviously, as well. All that hard work, all that big edge that he fought for, all gone with that huge mistake that keeps on happening. Also, he could see that impact coming a mile away. He could have just used the Invo potion. How? Oh my god, Sock. That's a game that you can get mad about when you watch it in the replay in case of Sock.
We have a game, everybody. The lead is gone. Happy has transitioned into Banshees. He's going into Double Temple now, and this is the games that we've seen yesterday. The Banshees with Anti-Magic and Curse proved to be an amazing counter to the strat of Sock. We have Triple Griffin Aviary again. Yesterday, he countered that with Priests. Well, he tried, but it didn't work. So, any options here with low lumber?
Yeah, these losses here have catapulted Happy forward, and they have catapulted Sock back. Can you even catapult back? It was a bit of a misfire, shooting the different direction. Just like my classmate David back then. In school, we had this long throw contest, and he threw backwards. That was funny. Sock is not laughing, though.
Staff out for the Pally. Lich on the menu. Trying to do some damage here, but the coils and healing in general is ready. Mountain King behind enemy lines. Lots of mercenaries. And he's already low on lumber. He's gonna lose all the workers.
Oh, juicy kills here, one by one. Griffin count. It needs to rise. So strong for the human in the ultra late game. If you get to the necessary numbers, there's still so much gold on Sock. But seemingly he's not finding any kills somehow.
Yeah, not spending it really. 56 food here. Paladin, of course, stuck during healing. And the ghouls ravage the remaining economy. What a stressful game this is now. What a grave he dug himself.
Through the course of today and yesterday, Sock has given away so many advantages. Wait, is the Pally stuck in the main base? Is this a wall off?
Oh.
Good old humans walling off the base?
That's crazy. He is. Happy is farming his human base.
70 supply, big army for Happy. How quickly things have changed. He was looking so weak on his units. Now he's looking, I don't want to say amazing. He still has some weak Shadow Priests and such. Not that many Fiends, but man, have things improved.
More and more workers ready to fall. We're engaging now. So many Griffins, but they will be cursed and they will be wept.
Anti-magic limiting the damage as well. Mountain King taking a lot of damage, but the first Fiend falls. Stormbolt and Storm hammers from the Griffins for more kills. That's 2 Fiends down. Happy's Fiend count is indeed still minimal.
Griffin, can he hope for a rescue? That's very, very, very expensive. Lich level 2 unlocked. Sock completely out of gold. Sock completely out of lumber.
1 lumber. Lol.
1 lumber, lol.
Only 1-0 upgrades on the Griffins. You want to have those on high upgrades. Happy 2-0 on these Fiends already. He could afford more pretty easily. His lumber is looking healthy. And so is supply. To be honest, Sock's supply now also looking good. Can Sock strike back?
Needs to. He needs the kills. Mountain King and Paladin need level 3. Yesterday the levels were amazing. We don't have invo potions here. Gotta rely on the Paladin for healing. Impale doesn't take the healer out. Nova is massive again on the workers. Paladin, not healing the Mountain King. Maybe a bit of a trap. Sock staff.
MK already getting nervous right there. Great staff was used. MK now stuck over at the main. Is Happy gonna try to punish this? Taking out more and more gyros. More experience for the undead heroes. Closest to the level up is the Death Knight. Level 4 right around the corner.
Oh man, he's eating the creep spots up. Mountain King could be holy lighted, holy litten, and is then free again. Lumber seems okay now. Sock has a supply lead again, and the Banshee mana is not great, and the statue mana is also horrendous.
Game ain't over yet. MK back. Active again.
Sock at 80.
Happy finally makes it to 80 supply. Oh, he's got big reinforcements coming. 2 Fiends and 2 Banshees in queue right now, along with another attack upgrade.
We know that. Does Sock know it? He calls the militia once again. This is the best position for him to fight. Amazing timing for Sock. Reading the game so well.
Happy also with a good escape though. Minimal losses. There was a Fiend and a Ghoul towards the end. And Happy's looking for that 3rd base. Would love to see some armor upgrades here for the Fiends. Those would go a long way as well.
He has not the lumber for it. Oh, he has. For the first one, for sure.
Look at the Lich, by the way.
Wait, where are you? Oh! Oh, he's plus 30! Jesus.
Plus 30 damage. That's a casual double damage. Permanently on the Lich.
Yep.
Not bad.
Mountain King finds the Vamp Aura. Pretty useless, but is it level 3? Double level 3! Sock, by the way. Oh, has a TP. Okay. You gotta figure out that this base is coming up in the north.
One Ghoul scouting ahead. Could maybe pick off some peasants here just by himself. No guard towers here. Only Arcane. Crypto getting ready for the big Impale! No alley-oop from the Lich just yet. Happy normally loves to go for it. Mana a bit low, but there is enough. TP coming in now.
Okay. While the Impale is on cooldown and mana is low, he's jumping right top of him. Okay, that's a big one. Statue taken out immediately. Griffin is falling as well. There's curse everywhere. No priest, no breakers. He's just fighting this straight up. Coil rescues the Fiend. Great timing by Happy. Griffin numbers dwindling, but staff at Lich. The Coil long range. Griffin numbers are dwindling. The staff on cooldown. The Holy Light is used well, and the Banshees in the back are suffering.
Yeah, Happy lost a ton. He was just standing there waiting for the TP. He got absolute savagery in the back of the base, taking out lots of peasants, but that was a ton of kills for Sock. Despite those huge losses in the mid game, all of a sudden, he's back in the running. You mentioned those double level 3s before. Those were indeed huge.
Does Sock realize that there's a base? He sends out the gyros. He needs this information. Is it split to the north? It looks like it. He sees the blight right now.
Okay. Seems like the expansion would be easy for him to take out. There's no reinforcements there at all. No fortification. Level 3 now, Lich. That's also a big level up. Did he get more cloth that he can't hold? That would be kind of funny. I guess the item was gone already.
Ring +5 on the DK as well. Nice. Sock muscling up. Banshee Curse has expired. Double staff. No TP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is Happy gonna try to save this expo or not? He doesn't necessarily have to, but he's close by already. Sock scouting so well with the gyros.
Sock, I like that. He took out Acolytes and didn't risk anything here. We are in a territory, by the way, just to mention it, that the Impale doesn't do much. Not too many ground units available.
He's very close to 6. That would help a little bit.
Yes. Archmage also. Mana Potion MK. Clap level 2. Love that Clap choice instead of Stormbolt. Sock seemingly committed here with Militia once again. Lumber is okay. Water Elemental's distracting. Expo down.
In we go. Impale against the Militia. Those are going down quick. Coil is there. Level 6 is hit. I don't think he has the mana, though, to use the ultimate. But the webs are hitting well. The gyros aren't soaking up the webs. They're all on the Griffins. This is where they can get picked off one by one, potentially.
Sock.
Impale on the 2 melee heroes, taking, or stunning them rather, for a short while. Coils and Holy Lights coming in for the heals. Supply-wise, Happy holding on to a lead at the moment.
Yeah, but it's a lot of Militia falling here. What about the important units? The Griffins are falling left and right as well. The webs seem great, but what are these Banshees worth? What are these empty statues worth? Supply does lie. Can Sock clean this up?
Griffin count dropping one by one. When the Griffins are gone, the damage is very minimal. Heroes are good, yes, but they're not insane yet, and Happy is cleaning it up one by one. 25 supply lead now. This seems to be Happy's map at this point. Mana-wise, he's behind.
Sick fight by Happy, man. The way he wept these Griffins out of the air. The gyro trap didn't work. Basically no attention to them because he didn't need to. There were no destroyers really. And now Sock has to rebuild this entire army. 30 food down. What about the main gold mines? Almost empty. Happy's is empty. Sock has like 2 runs. 1,800 for Happy at the expo. 3,000 for Sock.
Main now for Sock dry as well. Happy gonna get a bit more experience from all these peasants here. It's a huge army that Happy still is holding on to. He had lots of losses throughout the course of the game, but really good economy with which he could recover. And Sock might be kicking himself, man. He was in an unbelievably strong position after the early game. And then another big fumble.
What now? Invo Potion seems like a necessity. He gets that one. Beetle scouting once again.
A player's forces
Mamma mia. So close to 6. Will Mass Telly do something here? Water Elemental, Mass Telly shenanigans?
He is mining longer at his natural. The problem is, though, once you're only on one base, you can't really support a Griffin army. The lower the supply is, the better it is for Happy. If we're forced to fight at 50 or 60 supply, that's good for the undead. The human needs that money more than the undead does. If you ever get to that 80 supply ultimate army, it is so strong. Sock once got up to 80, but he was suffering still from the mid-game.
If we get a little bit more XP, Sock can change up the rhythm. He gets Stormbolt 2, a lot more powerful against the Lich, for example. Plus Holy Light. We've seen a lot of aggressive Holy Lights yesterday. If you need a Hail Mary, level 4 Mountain King for level 2 Stormbolt is a must. Griffin split to the north. No defense.
Yeah, Sok might be able to take this one out. Happy's army still taking a while to get up there. Although with the level 2 Unholy, doesn't take that long.
He got level 4 on the Mountain King. Griffins delay the mining. Happy no TP. One minute in the south. A straight up fight seems unwinnable for Sok.
Trying to make sure he loses nothing right now. Happy's mine, running out first. I think Sok is going to try to get up to close to 80 as he can one final time. Put all of his chips, push them into the middle of the table. And he's going to assault that third base.
He's splitting the Griffins once again to the south. I don't know if that's necessary, really. The Expo will be gone, and Sok maybe doesn't know. Trying to cause trouble, maybe try to bait Happy back. But he had that beetle for the scout.
Yeah, Happy sitting pretty at 80 supply. Second armor upgrade is coming for the Fiends. That's going to be big as well. Right next to the marketplace. Maybe he's going to buy some more items.
I think
he purchased that Throw of the Beast already, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Correct. Maybe Sok wants to snipe Acolytes for level 6. I think he needs one more.
A player's forces
Oh yeah,
are under
Acolytes or Ghouls. Both would suffice.
How do you reunite this air army? Happy is coming your way, Sok. Well, with mass
Happy see the
TP.
Griffins? Huh? No, the Ghouls are up for grabs.
Okay. this
Okay. That's level 6. We got it.
must be mass TP, right? That's his only chance. Sok is a good FFA player. They know how to use the mass tele efficiently. We're in FFA territory now.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Sok has that big army again.
This
Doesn't have any gyros though. I don't think so, right?
He has one.
Destroyers.
He lost 2.
Destroyers would actually be sick here for Happy.
Can't really move. One step at a time. Very, very, very careful. Exactly how you're supposed to play it. There is a destroyer actually on the left-hand side. And Griffins, of course, can't attack destroyers, but destroyers can attack Griffins. An anti-magic destroyer is also not too often you see that.
Double magic immune.
A player's forces
Correct. Oh, the rest of the army might be caught, but Happy is ready with the coil. Just in case, if people are wondering how that works, you cast anti-magic on this obsidian statue. Oh, my paladin! On the obsidian statue, then morph, and then you keep the anti-magic. But the Griffins, man. Is Sok looking at the upper left? Yes.
I think he lost none of them yet. They're trying to escape. Join back up with the main army. Oh, Archmage! He's gotten surrounded a bunch of times! Mass TP away! Periapt, saving his life.
Right on. Right on. One Griffin gets slowed in the north. Very, very, very tactical game now. But Happy sees his chance. With the Archmage bench, the Griffin is flying right next to the Fiend. He got him! Oh, that's such a big loss.
And many of the other Griffins are very hurt. This is not a great start to the fight for Sok by any means.
Exactly. Coil ready for the Fiend. Can Sok do a miracle here? Statue taken out. The statue massively mispositioned, but maybe it won't do anything.
Scroll the beast, so much damage on these Fiends, dude. They have 59 max damage. That's crazy. Militia quickly getting taken out. Crypto makes it to level 7. The ultimate is here. The DK could ult as well. He's level 6. Lich level 5. Unbelievable hero levels here for Happy, and way more supply as well.
So many great illusions, man. What a lovely play by Happy on the Fiends, on the Lich. They soaked up 1,000 damage, I guess. The Crippy is being healed once again. Pally! If the Pally falls, this game is over. Oh, the staff! Oh my god, so sick by Sok. It won't save him the game. It sends a statement. He was throwing the kitchen sink at Happy, but Happy takes it and installs it at his own kitchen. GG. Match points for the Emperor.
Takes map number 5. But oh man, Sock. Oh man, Sock. This was perhaps the biggest lead he has given away in these 2 days. Yesterday, on 2 maps, he also was very far ahead where he gave it away. But this was a new level. He had way faster tech, way higher level Archmage. He killed the Crypt Lord. He had all the momentum. And then he keeps walking into those surrounds. How does this keep happening?
There's a Twitch clip from Sock after a game against Happy where he is punching his desk after a similar mistake. And that was quite famous after a while, but that might have happened today. Unfortunately, no player cam here today.
Hammerfall, if I remember right, would be the final map. Now we are on Shattered Exile. One of the newest maps in the competitive pool. One of the bigger maps in the competitive pool. 4-player map. A total of 9 gold mines. Rather long distances. Not quite the same size as Twisted Meadows, but still, clearly as we can see, rather on the bigger side of things. Tends to point towards lots of expo play. Of course, in this matchup, it is pretty much all about expansions anyways. I guess not necessarily all the time. Sock played some one-base plays before in this series. I would be shocked if he plays one-base here.
Yeah, on Shattered Exile, rush distance is gigantic. Shouldn't be. We get the Crypt Lord once again on this map. Makes sense. Archmage on the other side. Interesting will be the expansion position. Is it the north? Is it the east? Infi was playing it in the east, I think. On the other side, Sock was going for the bigger camp, which is a bit harder to read. Might give you a little bit of time if Happy doesn't scout or read it well, but he definitely did his lessons or learned his lessons from yesterday too.
Acolyte scouting, Footy scouting. If they were friends, they might show each other a little bit of a salute, meeting in the middle of the map. I doubt this was exchanged here.
Like a bus driver?
A player's force is
I feel like the Acolyte would be the bus driver that sees the people approaching, running from afar, and then he leaves a little bit earlier. 2 minutes early, missed the bus.
They only do that for you. That doesn't happen to regular people.
And that's why I had to buy a goddamn car. Stupid bus drivers.
Are you still selling it? Might be a nice advertisement for it right now.
Oh no, sold it already.
Nice. A lot of people missed out.
a player's force is under attack.
Worth mentioning, I suppose, yesterday, this was the map where Sock looked the best. This way he was looking bulletproof. This was the one map in the upper bracket final that he won against Happy. Seems like though today, all in all, still a little bit better than yesterday. But still those mistakes, man. If only Sock could stop making those mistakes, man.
If only Soap could clean his play up.
Oh, Ring of Regen. That is a very good item for Happy.
Okay, so far Sock is playing it similarly to what we've seen yesterday. The first time he plays a game similarly to yesterday. Wonder if it's then also time to poke into the base once again. Soapy Mask!
Both blessed with great item. Happy shows up for the Creepjack. Impale last hit steal would be big, and he gets it! Takes the experience away on both creeps, didn't he?
That was
Yes, he did!
sick, dude! That prevents level 3. Even the golem that is magic immune falls to this impale somehow. The beetles are still nibbling away. This means no level 2 water elemental.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sock has to get this cancel. He must get this cancel. And it's pretty early on. Should be doable. How much is it going to cost him?
Water elemental surrounded, trying to take it out. Lots of duration on it. Footmen are streaming in, and it is the cancel. Also, resources back, but that... Oh, the trap!
Triple surround!
No!
Double surround. Almost a triple footy surround. Oh man, Happy is vengeful here.
Well, this grand final is already taken longer than he expected. That always angers the Emperor. And now he's trying to finish this as fast as possible. Of course, humans get stronger the later the game goes. Big time creeping for Archmage level 3. How effective is this cancel culture game against Happy's Expo? Sock has a stab.
Because teched as well. This is going to be one base. This is going to be all in on tier 2.
Okay.
A big map like this. And Happy, he's going to find out in a moment. The Ghoul Scout being sent over. This should be one more easy cancel. Is Happy going to tech them? It's going to be the next question for us.
Mana region is already through the roof. He got it confirmed with the ghouls that it is a tech. Takes another Footman's life. Surround opportunity. Happy blocking perfectly. Ghouls say hello. Oh no, he got him again. Staff ready. Is the Crypt not in range for an impale? No. Luckily dodging that.
Staff now on cooldown. 90 seconds. Happy is trying to get this expo up. Looking for the next round. Again in this little corner. This is the corner of death for Sock right now.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The Crypt Lord is making great progress. We're shifting the focus a little bit from Expo to main. Of course, since this is a one-base play, these Footman losses are not that easy to replace. We get the Arcane Vault, we get the Blacksmith that lines up nicely with the tier 2. But yeah, I think you have to stop these losses now, man. It's not allowed.
Happy's looking better and better. We might be getting denied the 7th map decider. If this expo finishes now, I think it's going to look very, very good for Happy.
Sock is super committed. This must be the TP. He's committing the TP for another chance for the cancel. One Water Elemental through, one Footman. Otherwise, the Undead Wall is ready. Impale for damage mitigation. The last bit of mana. Again, the question, is it enough? He's optimizing the Ghoul position for more damage. The Archmage is committed. He needs to TP soon. Gets every single shot in. 140, that's enough. The Water Elemental doesn't do the job and Happy holds the base.
With that block, he only allowed one footy through. The rest couldn't reach. One more footy and probably this expo is cancelled again. And that is bad news for Sock, man. That is really, really bad news.
Oh, Happy puts up the Iron Curtain. He tried many, many times before in this series and it didn't work. There were holes in it. Sock was always able to poke through that. Not this time. Not when it counts. Not when it's most important.
Happy teching now. He's got the graveyard coming. He's got the shop coming. In fact, a double shop. Archmage still looking for somewhere to strike, somewhere to punish weakness. But Happy's showing no weakness on this map so far.
Crazy how he's always able to step up his game when it counts most. He gets perfect information with the illusion once again. Item of the final, I would say, after Echo Owls and now this. This army by Sock is ridiculous.
Yeah, Crypto is already level 4 before the MKs even out.
Yep.
This is really bad news. Tier 2 finishing long before the human tech tier push arrives, I mean. That means plenty of mana potions. Happy might go for triple shop again. Sock, we need some magic from you, buddy. We need some magic and unbelievable plays.
Thinking back, might be a mistake to expand on that unusual top position once again. If you do the same thing you do yesterday, Happy has the solution ready. Maybe an expansion on the right-hand side would have been better, but hindsight is 2020, of course, and then Happy's flawless defense. Like, the optimization of Ghoul surface areas so they can put more damage onto Water Elementals to kill it before it does enough damage is just... That's why he's the best.
Creeping up a storm here as much as he can. Up beyond level 4.5 already. He's going to start getting bonus experience very soon with tier 2 finishing up. And then we have Wand of Negations. That's another... It's like half a tome of experience per Wand of Negation.
Big mana potion for the Mountain King. Maybe that's the help he needs. But let's be honest here. Happy needs to do mistakes for Sock to have a chance.
Rushing tier 3 right away. Happy knows once he gets to Frenzy Ghouls, he might get into escape velocity. Impossible to stop. One Water Elemental away from level 5.
Well, and 3 wands of negation. In we go then. Level 5 it is. Impale is on cooldown for a little bit, but he's looking for a flank with the ghouls. This tower seemingly cancelled. It looks like a hopeless endeavor for Sock. Miracles are necessary.
Oh, huge Impale again. There's more units going down. Double level up for Sock at least. But it's not 5-3. It's only 4-2. Can that be enough? It's looking so rough. Happy is up in supply, up in experience, up so much in the game, on the way to tier 3. With the Crypt Lord solo, he's gathering more and more experience. He's almost 6 already.
That's crazy. He's wiping the entire army with minimal effort. Sock still trying to get towers up. The claps were, of course, nicely positioned, but it's only level 1. It doesn't do a big difference. He's holding on to that big potion. There's maybe one Hail Mary play left with a tiny 34 food army. Sock with his back against the wall.
Still no tower here. Still no mortars here. That means still no real pressure against this expo. Crypt Lord staffing home. He's thirsty, man. He wants some more potions. Those blue drinks are yummy.
Stay hydrated, homies. That gives you the strength to win the B Cup. 2 times in a row, that would be. Expo is still hurt. Maybe a Zeppelin play, but I think even for that, it's not the greatest opportunity here. Archmage, Impale, Clap again. The Mountain King get the Subi Mask now. For more spells, he is the carry.
Arcane Tower finishes at least. This is going to be a lot of mana burn. We have some Dispel also against these beetles. It is level 3 beetles, by the way. Very rare to see from Happy especially. 1 kill away from level 6. There it is. Crew has the mana potion ready. Are we going to use the ultimate? Yes, we are. Locust Swarm, endless healing, quite a bit of damage as well. And this army's pushed back again. This push is stopped before it really ever became dangerous.
This Crypt Lord is the biblical plague for Sock today, and this might be the end of the journey. Locust Swarm eating away at the units here. Archmage incredibly hurt already. Mighty right clicks. The big mana potion has been committed. Not even enough forces to aim for a surround. Never getting level 3 here. The ghouls pose a big threat. And the Locust Swarm heals up the Crippy to full effect.
And this was before Happy's strongest point. The DK is about to join. Frenzy just finished. The tier 3 is now getting unlocked. And Sock's chances are swimming away.
So much gold for items now. He's going for level 3 MK. He got full mana. Passing the Subi Mask to full effect. Yeah, that's also the workshop going down. Oh, brother. Chances are dwindling and dwindling. Is there even anything left to dwindle?
MK with a good clap. He's gonna need about 20 more of those to take out the ghouls, but there's heal scrolls as well. Ghouls are so fast, man, with the aura, with the frenzy. Crypt Lord always has something to drink. Always will have a bit more mana. Impale, again, more kills. Only 36 supply left for the human.
The ghouls are split so well, man. There's one onto the mortar teams. There's one to the rifle. There's one in the back. There's almost a surround on the Archmage. This time he's able to dodge it. The clap, they're not even that great. He spent so much time leveling it up to level 2 to stand a little bit of a chance. But then Happy has the counterplay with Micro. And now Sock knows this is the end of the line. The run ends here. He gave us a brilliant fight. Not even the High Priest can save him.
GG is called, and Happy is still the champion of the B Cup. 10th final in a row. Another crowning achievement for him. Big prize money and big prestige. He does it again.
Right on. We all are waiting for the Super League, and the Super League winner is also the B Cup winner. A lot of people thought he might be challenged by 1-0 in the final, or then in the later days Infi. That was not the case. The challenger was Sock, who played his best tournament of the year and put on a hell of a performance here, but it wasn't enough. And he can only blame himself, unfortunately, on 2 to 3 maps that one mistake that Happy doesn't do, that Sock does. Otherwise, the strongest Sock by far in months.